One of the biggest problems I see leaders dealing with every day is how to deal with underperformers, especially if half of your team players are underperformers. As a leader, your biggest priority is to surround yourself with high-performing people, and one of the biggest mistakes I see companies make is tolerating underperformers because they don't know how to turn them to first average performers, then high performers. Underperformers make the sales manager job more difficult. Good sales managers can turn willing underperformers into good performers through deliberate, planned effort and strategic initiatives. As a sales manager, you should know the answer to the following questions to facilitate the journey of taking your underperforming sales employees to the high-performance zone within 3 to 6 months. Here are the key elements you should investigate and look for in determining your sales rep's performance. 1. Is the underperformance due to a will or skill factor? 2. What is the sales rep's strength and weakness? 3. What competencies did they demonstrate so far? 4. Does the sales rep exude the necessary level of desire, motivation, and enthusiasm to do the job? 5. How are their month-to-date and year-to-date performances in comparison with their peers? 6. How is their overall attitude and professionalism? 7. What are their aspirations and goals? 8. How do they spend their selling hours? 9. Are they open to coaching? 10. How do they interact with their peers, partners, and customers? 11. Do they lead with value selling or product selling? 12. What is their communication and interaction style? 13. What's their peer, customers, and partner feedback? 14. How savvy are they in using the company systems and tools? 15. How much coaching and training do they need? 16. Are they eager and willing to turn their performance around? Most managers prefer to ignore hard-to-deal with underperformers for as long as possible. Many managers believe that teams cannot be made primarily of top-caliber salespeople. Hence, a certain percentage of underperformance is inevitable. Others avoid conflict and tensions that arise when dealing with these underperforming sales reps, especially when the sales manager is not fulfilling their coaching and training duties. Many sales managers prefer to invest their time with solid performers to generate higher ROI and show improvement results corresponding with their efforts. Smart sales managers don't avoid tough conversations around poor performances. Instead, they address them head-on with smarts, empathy, sensitivity, care, and bravado. You cannot protect nor allow underperformance. It's a virus that needs to be cured before it spreads and contaminates the whole team. It's necessary and only fair to help your underperforming sales reps get better. If they show up, listen, follow instructions, and work hard, you should help them turn around their performance, from poor to good, then from good to great. Your sales reps should explicitly understand what is expected from them. Take time to go over the job duties, requirement best practices. Then show them how to do things the right way, then continue to do the following regularly. 1. Your team members should understand the impact underperformance has on the overall morale of the group. 2. Clarify the consequences of underperformances. 3. Provide your sales reps with regular training and face-to-face coaching sessions along with meetings focused on honest conversations and planning of next steps. 4. Ensure that your sales reps understand their areas of underperformances and collectively draft an action plan that will get them back to the performer zone. 5. Avoid emotional confrontation and approach the situation with empathy. Avoid accusatory approaches or threatening behaviors. Stay calm and collected to connect and build trust. 6. Be prepared. Gather facts and don't assume anything. People won't dispute facts. Avoid comments such as "you are performing poorly." Rather, say something like, "As you can see, your pipeline is 10 prospects this week, and based on your current conversion rate of 20%, you will need 50 prospects this month to achieve your goals." Be specific during your coaching sessions. 7. Emphasize a sense of urgency. Underperforming sales reps need to understand that adopting a sense of urgency to improve their current state is a must. Listen to your sales reps' needs, concerns, and challenges, and help them to resolve existing problems while boosting their morale. 8. Schedule weekly face-to-face meetings. It would help if you met your underperforming sales reps once or twice a week to review progress, milestones, success stories, and next steps. Great managers sell a better future and follow up to ensure its realization. Here is how they turn a desire into a reality. 1. Follow up weekly. Salespeople tend to lose focus, drift away, and sink into desperation when their best efforts are not yielding results. Follow up continuously with your underperforming sales reps, assist in getting them over humps, be their chief motivator. People accomplish miracles under the right leadership. To keep your sales reps focused on their goals, ask, what are your short-term goals and aspirations? What goals do you want to accomplish within the next 12 months? Where do you see your progress 12 months from now on? What can I do to help you achieve your goals? What challenges are stopping you from accomplishing your objectives? 2. Sell the big picture. Appeal to your sales reps' pride by demonstrating how their work fits with the company mission. Higher employee engagement yields better results and improves employee morale. The coaching period should remain as needed and until notable progress is accomplished over a reasonable period. Managers and organizations that protect and accept underperformers in the team are by default contributing to their people's demise. Not addressing this issue will erode the whole organization's performances. Understandably, top performers love to work with other great performers. However, tolerating low performance often accelerates the exodus of top producers who seek competitive environments where the scrutiny and demand are high along with potential rewards. The success of the team depends on the manager's ability to retain top talent while upgrading existing talent and eliminating team underperformers. Sales managers have the duty to do whatever it takes ethically to improve team performance. Successful salespeople tend to be happier doing their job and driving higher customer satisfaction and retention. When dealing with your underperforming sales reps, stick to addressing performance issues and the reasons behind it. It's never about the person. It's all about correcting the wrong behaviors and proving one's ability to perform his job and attain the company's expected objectives. Start the conversation with a positive, open mindset. Highlight one's positive accomplishments, then gradually move to the subject of performances you need to address. Express how much you believe in the capability of the person and stick to it until their confidence and self-belief kicks in. You are both looking forward to performance improvement, hence your goal is to fulfill your mutual shared purposes. Managers should work hard to identify the underperformance causes. Identify hidden or unspoken underperformance issues by asking open-ended questions and listening to the sales rep without judgment or interruptions. It's always wiser to hear your sales rep's perspective. Your observations and preconceived notions may be entirely different from the salesperson observations and belief. Allowing the sales rep to identify and reflect on their shortcomings may lead to faster and improved outcome. Do not neglect your underperforming sales reps as they clearly need your help. Underperforming sales reps' poor results give you full right to micromanage their activities to ensure progress. Many underperformers don't realize how far behind they are due to ignorance or denial. Your job is to guide them to understand the seriousness of the situation and draft a collective plan of action that will speed up recovery. You will need to hold your underperforming sales reps accountable for reaching the milestones you develop together. Success is a collaborative effort that requires a daily discipline that yields results. For example, the sales rep can leverage available technological resources and opportunities to manage current partnerships more efficiently and lead sources to create better qualified opportunities. The sales rep can align his business solutions to meet his customer needs by improving his selling skills and overall capabilities. Great managers often act like teachers. They care, listen well, help identify problems, write them down, and assist by helping create sound solutions driven by shared agreement and collective insight. Then, follow up to ensure progress, inspect behaviors, give a hand when one is down, guide when one is stuck, and give a nudge when one needs encouragement. Sales reps naturally want to succeed, but often don't know how to get to their destination. The sales manager guidance and encouragement help build the sales rep confidence and momentum. Pay attention to what your salespeople need. Work in one specific deficient skill at a time until mastery, then move to another. Great underperformers skill progress from 1 to 5, with 5 being the lowest level. As they progress upwards, share the accomplished progress. The aim is to achieve reoccurring lasting progress. If the sales manager realizes there are simply too many issues, lack of willingness, substantial knowledge gaps, and failure in execution, it may be that the sales rep is not a good fit for the position. In that case, Assist the sales rep to find a better transition. Poor attitude should not be tolerated. Underperforming sales reps who are toxic destroy team morale and work harmony. Toxic behavior should be addressed quickly. Refusal and lack of compliance should result in swift termination of the offender. It's better to lose a bad apple than corrupt team morale. You are the manager, and it's your responsibility to ensure harmony and performance. Be fair, but decisive. Wire team members should understand what you stand for to ensure that the right attitude and behaviors in a professional environment are as essential as performances. Finally, while dealing with low performers is always a difficult challenge to address, it's still better to handle it the moment it manifests rather than deal with it at a later stage, and there should be no surprises along the way. Often a direct correlation exists between one's performance and one's state of mind. Great sales managers know how to touch people's minds and hearts to create a successful sales culture that promotes respect, hard work, and individual uniqueness. Good sales managers can turn a disoriented, willing underperformer into a solid performer. However, without a total commitment, grit, and willingness to follow guidance, success will be difficult to attain. Underperforming sales reps will need to be addressed professionally with smarts, empathy, sensitivity, care, and honesty. Facts and progress metrics should be shared, and an action plan will need to be drafted and agreed upon by both parties. Then, a follow-up routine will need to be established to hold the sales manager and the salesperson accountable for results. A sandwich approach should be applied during each conversation with the salesperson. Start with something positive, discuss your concerns, and finish with something positive and encouraging to lift the underperformer morale. The goal is either improvement or a separation if the salesperson continues to underperform despite your coaching and training efforts. Understand that salespeople are different, but you should under no circumstances tolerate bad attitude and accept underperformance as it destroys team morale in the long run.